chwilę przed relacją tutaj przysłuchałem się relacji jednego z kolegów amerykańskich. On powiedział, że to jest takie coś, co można porównać do G7. I faktycznie w amerykańskich mediach tu się pojawia takie porównanie dosyć często, że zwraca się uwagę, że tego rodzaju w jednym miejscu to jest coś właściwie bez precedensu, zwłaszcza biorąc pod uwagę, że jesteśmy w sytuacji, w której to wszystko zostało zorganizowane tak bardzo na prędce. Mieliśmy to spotkanie, ten szczyt, można powiedzieć, ten szczyt na Alasce Trump-Putin, to było w piątek, potem w sobotę rano czasu amerykańskiego okazało się, że jest zaproszenie do Władimira Zełenskiego. Jest pewnego rodzaju, nazwijmy to, gotowość, otwartość ambasad Stanów Zjednoczonych na to, by uwzględnić też obecność liderów europejskich. I to jest, przeczytałem w mediach amerykańskich, że to jest tego rodzaju spotkanie o intensywności, o znaczeniu i o prędkości organizacji właściwie nieporównywalne z niczym, co miało miejsce w ciągu ostatnich kilkudziesięciu lat. Może takie rzeczy działy się przed pierwszą wojną w Iraku. Tego rodzaju porównania tutaj są. Plan jest następujący, to co jest zaplanowane. To będzie najpierw przyjazd europejskich liderów. Ja teraz jestem przed miejscem, które na pewno Państwo doskonale znają. Tam za tymi drzwiami niedaleko znajduje się gabinet owalny, najsłynniejszy gabinet na ziemi. I tam z reguły odbywają się wszystkie najważniejsze spotkania, ale i tutaj są te drzwi, przy których tam często wita swoich gości, ale tutaj on Europejczyków nie przywita. Oni pojawią się w Białym Domu z kompletnie innej strony. Tutaj zaś później pojawi się prezydent Zelensky, to będzie około 19 czasu polskiego. I wkrótce potem rozpocznie się spotkanie dwustronne. I to wówczas będzie pierwsza okazja, by świat coś wyczuł. Jaka tam jest atmosfera między innymi, bo o 19 prawdopodobnie cały świat zobaczy to przywitanie właśnie z tych kamer, które stoją tutaj. Tu są kamery z całego globu, bez wielkiej przesady. I to będzie pokazywane na żywo. I później prawdopodobnie nastąpi taka sytuacja, że będą mogli dziennikarze przez chwilę popatrzeć na te interakcje Zełenskiego z Trumpem. Być może, nie musi tak być, ale być może tak będzie. Może będzie jakieś przywitanie, może kilka słów wygłoszą, może jakieś pytania do nich będą przyliczane i być może na tej podstawie dowiemy się, w którym kierunku to ma pójść. Następny krok to jest po tym spotkaniu dwustronnym, to jest przywitanie liderów europejskich i coś, co jest też symboliczne, albo przynajmniej będzie miało pewnego rodzaju znaczenie, to będzie tak zwane family photo, czyli sytuacja, w której wszyscy uczestnicy spotkania stają do wspólnego momentowego zdjęcia i to będzie przedostatni punkt programu, a najważniejszy będzie ten ostatni, późnym wieczorem czasu polskiego, a mianowicie spotkanie liderów Ukrainy, liderów europejskich z Donaldem Trumpem. To będzie m.in. Ursula von der Leyen, to będzie kanclerz Niemiec, to będzie prezydent Irlandii, to będzie premier Włoch, ma być premier brytyjski, ma być prezydent Francji. W związku z tym naprawdę niezwykle szerokie grono, stawka ogromna, bowiem teraz jest taka sytuacja, w której jak w piątek Putin przykonywał Trumpa do swoich racji, a teraz robi to wspólnie Ukraina z Europą. gniewaj się, z kim rozmawiam, bo trochę się słabo słyszę, nie rozpoznaję głosu. Sprawa jest taka, że jeżeli podoła to być może da się to tak ustawić, że po prostu ja sobie samodzielnie zrobię tego live'a o 18 ileś, a od razu i ja myślę, że to jest do powodzenia, więc ja w razie czego zrobię wejście przez telefon, natomiast w pierwszej kolejności postarajmy się zorganizować poprzez te lepsze nadajniki, no bo to zawsze po prostu lepsze, jest i kamera i wszystko, więc Idźmy w tym kierunku raczej, a jak to nie wypali, to palmy. Stop na to.
Go down there, right?
Usually, yeah.
But
Usually,
you don't need to be there.
This is where Gabriel's doing.
Ja i Worą do siebie.
usually they're really picky about people on the drive though, because of the
Ale
military.
to jest to. Maciek Borow czeka na puszczenie na na moment i wszyscy będziemy w bardzo małej odległości od siebie i dokonać ewentualną koordynację zadań.
They're going to be looking right there. You can see right here.
Nie rozłączaj się, zadam to pytanie Marcinowi Wyszkólskiemu. Marcin, po pierwsze pomierzy. Po drugie, jest pytanie takie, tak wtedy jest odpowiedź. Pytanie Marcinowi w ten sposób, że stan sprzęt, który będzie wykorzystany dla Borowna, ja z tobą skorzystam z niego oczywiście z Maciem.
Walks out and talks.
Zuli, o której godzinie by to było?
We'll see what's
A ja się, dobra, no to rozłączcie.
I don't know if you'll need
A kto wydaje?
But you can't say
Kto wydaje 18?
where the
Tak jest, no.
the green's right here.
So five.
To mam prośbę, niech ta osoba się nie odezwie, dobra? W kontakcie, cześć.
You're gonna know a lot more when the military does.
Ty robisz, wstajesz, chodzisz o godzinie. I na samym jej powodzać live kanału tak, ale to jest 18 zdjęcia. Panie, że nasza to jest 18 zdjęcia. No, tylko wtedy tak, po prostu wariancie koalicji, bo ludzie jak
A nice green shirt suits you. Thank goodness. Knock on wood.
Go for that.
Is it alright if I just shoot? Oh, it's alright, they're coming up. Sorry, mate.
Prime Minister, how optimistic are you?
Okay, next.
I don't have my phone.
Yes, so all the coffee, all the stuff in the back, the train's coming at once.
It'd be nice if they change it at the last minute and let's do some coverage back there, but I doubt it. Because they don't want that.
I read it as still photography.
Yeah.
And still photographers.
Yeah.
Meaning us.
Yeah, I asked too. They just,
Check 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6.
I'll ask again, see if I
yeah, sometimes they change it at the last minute.
Perfect.
Yes, I mean, this is the best
have to be a member of the pool.
Right.
So if you're in a pool, you can be out here on the curb, not the
Right, but I'm not part of the pool.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I have a spot over there, but I thought maybe there wasn't left, so I left my stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any way of standing there?
Well, I'm going to be there, and there's going to be a cameraman for this video here, so that's going to be really tough.
Oh, right. Even though I sit down, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We could, you don't know until you sort of do it. You wouldn't have a shot from down there, though. This is the trouble, because we've got, we're going to have military.
Marcin, masz jakieś pole manewru lewo-prawo, czy już tutaj
So
nie?
they block some. There's
Nie
some
nalegam,
blockage.
tutaj
They floor flags.
To zacznijmy od drzwi, potem pokaż prawo.
Right.
Anywhere along here where these
To pokazuj, wiadomo, że jak
here,
jest
this is a full camera, so we always need to
Nie
camera.
dobrze wysyłasz.
Just to risk, no risk for them.
Tak, czyli tradycyjnie. Tararara,
I'm just,
tararara,
if I,
nawigacja.
yeah. Do you think it will be possible to sit
15
on
sekund,
my
stawcie się uwaga.
Usually everybody tries to squeeze into these rooms, so but it's a last minute. Better to bring something and make a marker.
Right, I have a marker over there next to a camera. I put my bag and then I put my wool sweater over here.
That won't work at all, but that's good to have a backup. And
So you would say around here? Are you with Reuters? No.
I'm the independent, but Reuters. This guy has it.
Dzień dobry, przed nami faktycznie dzień, który wzbudza zainteresowania bez wielkiej przesady całego świata. O tym za moment na razie czego się spodziewać. Wcześniej światowi europejscy liderzy zjadą się do tego Białego Domu przed Władimirem Zelenskim. On ma pojawić się około 19 czasu polskiego. Jeżeli wszystko pójdzie zgodnie z planem, jeżeli będzie wyglądało tak jak ostatnio, no to on podjedzie dokładnie pod te drzwi. To są drzwi zamknięte. Otwarte są żołnierze na jest też mogę powiedzieć rejestracja sztandarami, flagami. To się z reguły pojawia, oni jak tutaj, więc na razie jest jeszcze tak zwyczajnie, ale to się już czasem zmieni, więc tutaj pojawi się Zelensky. A powiedziałem przed chwilą, że zainteresowanie świata
So I shouldn't leave anything here.
to możemy zrobić
Yeah.
Hey, Sergeant, how are you?
Yeah. So you think I can leave anything here?
I don't know about you guys. We're already up. See how it goes?
Yeah.
Really worried about everybody else.
Yeah.
takim właśnie otoczeniu przywitamy.
Yeah, well, that's not my. I'm very short already. I don't have a lot of. That's sort of my.
Co potem ma rozpocząć się jego spotkanie z bardzo dwustronne. Dopiero po tym spotkaniu Wołodymyr Zełenski do niego, do Donalda Trumpa dołączą przedstawiciele państw europejskich. Oni będą z niego formalnie przywitani. Następnie będzie wspólne grupowe zdjęcie, jak to się mówi w żargonie dyplomatycznym, family photo, zdjęcie rodzinne i o 21 mniej więcej czasu polskiego mają rozpocząć się te rozmowy dwustronne. One po tym, jak zakończą się rozmowy wielostronne z udziałem i Europejczyków, i lidera Ukrainy Zełenskiego, to będzie po tym, jak będą te rozmowy dwustronne Trump-Zełenski. Także bardzo późnym wieczorem czasu polskiego czegoś wiążącego się prawdopodobnie dopiero dowiemy. Mogę się tylko prosić. Tak.
They
Yeah.
won't let us move. So they can't get, go over there and get a straight head on and then go over here and get a cut, sort of thing.
Right.
Unfortunately. But otherwise, you just have to be mindful of the video patterns.
Yeah, for sure. But the thing is, I could easily sit like this.
Yeah, and there, because they're going to back up the car, so you get a photo of their
Yeah, that would be.
which is a good, that's the burn shot.
Yeah.
So,
Sure. The question is if I can be in front of them. I'll ask.
well, they won't be able to be there because I think the chain is real snug up against the.
So I won't really be able to. I think
Well, not in front, but I think people will stretch together. I think people will try to stretch together, and so you'd be able to, be in there and more scrub.
Yeah. Let's go. Thank you.
Quick time.
Yeah, exactly. Then I have my package over here.
The only other thing would be ask, you have to ask the video guys if there's going to be a space right behind them or next to them.
Yeah.
But they have to OP it because it's the range of motion they have to have on it.
Yeah, no, thank you. Men det var det planen min bokstavligt väl var, men det kommer bli blockerat. Jag må sen hade en som inte ska ha här. Hon har kvar den här. Lite bra så. Jag träffade Mattias och jag bara, jag har inte sett sen jag var just det, det har inte ens gått en vecka sedan jag började jobba. Det känns som att det har gått en månad sedan jag hade semester. Nej, men det är samma med jobbdagen. Men det gick i alla fall. Ja, jag trodde att jag hade bokat hotell. Jag bara, jag hade inte bokat, fast jag trodde det. Nej, jag är också 50-50 på att få stanna. Ja, det är bra. Men ni, alltså...
Come in. Paul, is it okay to put this on you now?
Yeah. I do have a better, sturdier one here. But
Right here?
yeah.
Där kommer du att skriva.
Ja, den kommer jag från.
Okej,
Så vill jag aldrig... Men det var inte jag börjar bli lite ängslig över vad jag ska stå. Ja, mitt mål är att prøve å komme mellom en av disse videoene, men da må man du sa kanskje så mitt backup är där, men hvis bilen kommer i veien är det så vi vill nästan vänta på att kedjan och det ställs upp och sen fråga där tror jag det är dritläskigt för om du krollar igen där. Så jag tror det är liksom att stå här så, men de här kameramännen som har varit där hela jeg tror min backup der borte er min eneste løsning, men det er så begynner de å gå live mens de kommer på. Så er det sånn, ja, men da står det bare... Altså, jeg vil bare se hva som hender. Har du sett noen sniper?
Oh, you mean when he leaves? Well, that we don't know yet. So Doug wants me to, like, be out here. Yeah, Doug, yeah. Doug's going to do the Oval, he's going to do the famous photos, and then he's going to set up, he's going to do all the photos. I'm going to do the 7 European people that are there. I'm going to do those folks over there on the South Lawn. And then we're going to come over here and do this. I'm going to send all that from the camera. Then I'm going to hang out a little bit and send my laptop while I'm waiting for my final. That's my plan.
Are we gonna get rain?
I don't think so.
I hope not. Better prepared than not, Bill.
All right.
You're a wise man.
Starting trouble page.
If I don't, then it will,
Exactly. That's what brought mine out. So.
But, I mean, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
We may be going. This camera may be hot.
Is that your seat?
Yes,
Yeah, that's my seat.
range of motion. That's the only thing.
Curious
Yeah,
if I should just pull
yeah.
my rings.
I'm gonna be there, so it's gonna be full bed. I don't know. Things broken.
But it's 24/6, but that might
I'm not very tall, so I think once you're on the ladder, you won't have any troubleshooting. Oh my god.
All right, so is everything set? I don't need to do anything up here.
It's hot. You just got to ride channel 1.
Okay, I'm gonna put my rain jacket on now.
You're just gonna don't worry about making it too hot. Just blast it. But you're listening anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And I guess your shotgun's on channel 2.
Yeah, can you give me a hand? I'm gonna get back here. Just stand right there. Just stay right there. So there's a Velcro. So this is the center of the lens.
So you don't have to be that you got on the camera. Oh, I see. Yep, I see your Velcro. You got it.
You gotta first feed this approved.
The hole.
It's hole here.
Hole. There's a hole in there. president's sort of low-hanging fruit goal for Friday is to get these two men into a group together. The president and the European leader today could grease the wheels on that, more complicated, depending on how steep that price is. The president and the White House are hoping to leave this meeting today with something like a united front headed towards the Zelensky group meeting. They will also be needed whenever it happens to win the whole West. I like it.
L'entrée du Grand Val où le président Zelensky va envoyer rejoindre
zadziałał, to będziemy musieli ustawić. Kamerę będziesz miał podpiętą na prądzie, ona będzie cały czas włączona. To jest samochód. Wow, tak, nie ma to jest Ja zdążę pójść odłożyć nogę? Tak, zdążę
No, I mean, the White House feels like the president stood up for American taxpayers and taking his foot back against Zelensky, who's not someone who is
find my patience. I've lost it.
You've lost it. The last meeting,
I'm trying to be
the last office
jobs.
of their relationship. The other points are correct. The president of the European leaders has been a much longer personal relationship with President Trump, with blunt some of that animosity he's valued. But I'll add this, even with J.D. Vance, who's kind of the instigator of some of that office tension in the last minute, has sounded a much more positive note about the Ukrainian cause because the White House was involved in these talks in recent weeks. So it's not my expectation that we'll see anything like what we saw 6 months ago, but it wasn't my expectation that day either.
I had to send them through 5 rows of ladders to get back to my 6th position, but I don't have a connection put in. You know what? I can break my ass and go for 5 minutes. They're not going to see anything for 5 minutes. I didn't do anything. I just, like Jerry said, go get another cable. So I went and got a 100-foot cable. I've got it sitting at the rack. All I have to do is connect it to the camera and then pull out the original cable from the snake out to and put the new cable in the snake out to. So they won't see anything for about 5 minutes. But if you're telling me there's no glitches, dude, it's Tom Electronics, waiting for White House. It ain't me. It's not my camera, it's not the cable. But I just spent the past 10 minutes trying to thread the new cable. So you wanted to try it out now. Do me a favor.
Actually, I'm taking right here. I'm going to go get my space. I'm not just a fan of it.
On Wednesday. Take care of the matter. That is, it's on camera, it's on railroad, it's on cable, it's something between the White House and this.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what else to tell you, but I've been looking at it.
You're walking.
On the back, whole time
The piece of the building color.
It's about 300 people. There's racks, tripods, ladders. What are you doing? Harry suggested. I can shoot over right now. Yeah, of course. You know what's going to happen though? He's going to start tweaking.
I mean, if I have to, I'll.
Yeah, no, we'll be fine.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no worries.
All I have to do is if you run into technical difficulties and 5 minutes of black, I'll stop.
This will be my.
Oh yeah, I had a ladder, very tall one when I left it here, but it got cleaned out.
Okay, did you bring your ladder? You gotta buy it.
Oh, hey, how are you?
俺もなかなかですね。
We've got line of sight too of the door. We've got line of sight. It's exactly the same spot for
やばい。
言える彼氏じゃないですか。多分俺に来たら友倒れる。俺なんか今グラグラしてるんですよ。
What do I tell him?
I'm sure one is like a here. They're gonna put the bolts here. So I think we should be with
Here rarely, but
yeah.
but in comparison to the previous ones, it was quite short. This one, venue,
Every time is a little different. But I think we should be fine here.
we'll see soon.
Well, it's not. Well, I said that's a big cover. The type of cover it's fine, but it's inspiring. Leather. And then the case of the top, whatever, the light, and then just the whole south, run for a while, jitter, so I'm just like, maybe it's an APR, my point now, after 5 so I'm gonna I thought it was a smart card, so I got the smart card then. Got better for a while, then I came back again. Still happening. But I can drive. Sometimes I can drive. Drive on the highway. Now I have a long now. But sometimes no, but when it's warm, it's like, I don't know, but you know how you drive it? What do you do? Not the word. I don't, what is it? It's getting cold now. somehow, ここまで出ないと厳しい。sort of, そしたら私この後ろを取った後ですよ。後ろのわたわたって。
Yeah, I mean, I just. No, I
Does the job. What's the fun? Done with that already.
How about we?
Really? Wow. Wow. Okay,
What is this that we both?
Hard 7 for the first position. Like
'Cause
Wiesz co, ale chcę, żeby... Proszę Cię, bo ja robiłem live'a teraz z Maciekiem, a teraz wróciłem do Michała, żeby wiesz, żeby Michała nie... Weźmiesz mikrofon, Michał? Proszę. Dobrze, i powiedz mi, jak to tutaj, jak Michał... Widzisz, tak staraj się pilnować, żeby ta flaga była, dobra? Widzisz to? Ja Ci wyłączę tą...
A nie chcemy dać jej trochę wyżej na mój brak, więc jestem wyżej z ciebie.
Co wyżej?
Ja jestem wyżej z kamery, jestem podwyższyć jej trochę, żeby wyżej nie zbierała.
Ale jak pójdę wyżej, to już zasłaniam kolegę tutaj, dlatego wyżej już nie możemy, okej? On o to pyta. Dobra, a teraz jeszcze powiedz mi, dobra, bo słuchaj, zostawiam Michałowi to w automacie, tak? W automacie, przysłona w automacie ostrość, jest okej?
Czyli jeżeli będę stał z tyłu, ja mogę to regulować.
Nie, mniej więcej zachmurzenie będzie takie, jakie jest. Dałem tu lampkę Michałowi, którą teraz włączyłem też, żeby w razie czego żeby sobie ją odpalał. Tak, może tak zostać? Tak, jest ok. Czy mikrofon efektowy zostawić w razie czego jakiś będzie tu podjeżdżał Zelensky, żeby zostawić? Dobrze. Słuchaj, bo jak ja stąd wyjdę przed 13, oni o 13 tu zamkną, ja już nie będę mógł tu przyjść, będę musiał być z Maćkiem powrotem po drugiej stronie jakby, tam daleko. No. Tak. Z tym Brunowym, tak, ja już będę tam. Także jak ktoś to Michałowi czujnie musicie być z Michałem, bo on tu będzie sam, dobrze? No słuchaj, no taka sytuacja. No. Mam taką nadzieję, proszę wysłać to, bardzo mi się podoba to zgłoszenie, tak. Świetnie. No dobrze, to ja wyślę w Twojej sprawie. Aha, bo to jest to. Dobra, to dzięki za sprawdzenie i słuchaj, jeszcze jedna rzecz. Jakbyś widział, że Michałowi się kończy bateria w lęku, on tu ma zewnętrzną ładowarkę do tego lęku, to daj mu znać wtedy, dobrze? No, bo on wtedy się podepnie i żeby go załadować. Ja nie wiem, kiedy teraz Michał ma wejście następne? Ma wyłączyć to live?
Sprawdź się wyłączamy.
Za pół godziny.
Mamy?
Za pół godziny masz.
Ja nie widziałem.
Wyłączymy, szkoda baterii.
Nie widziałem.
No zobacz jeszcze. Dobra, dzięki. Lampeczka Michale. Lampeczka.
Powiedz, 18 ogarniam już sam, bez ciebie.
Tak, jak tam nie będę miał, to przyjdę. Dobrze. To przyjdę. Tu.
Zimne.
Jest tylko. Tu nie ma. Na maksa wycisza. Jakby nie zapaliło ci, to trzeba zabić. Tak. Ten typ po prostu. Kamera może być cały czas włączona, bo jest podpięta do prądu. Nie ma problemu, tu się nie było.
Prawda, to słuchawek, to są niezbędne, będę ładował. Ale to jest taki potężny ładowarka, że
To ci odkręcam. A to jest, wiesz, jakby lunęło, przynajmniej coś, nie?
Tak. Może weź połóż od razu. Tak, połóż od razu. Ja będę wiedział, co z tym zrobić. Po prostu pamiętaj, że mam to opcję, tak ja zapomnę. Radzisz mi, jak będzie Zelensky, żeby Radek samodzielnej pracy. Nie miałem gdzie go właśnie. Ja wiem, ale to ja nie Nie, to jest
To ty zrób tak, jak będzie. Zrób światło. Jeszcze szerzej, żeby była ta
Pardon me?
536.
Sackler. I mean, Manfredo.
536.
536.
The head is not Manfredo, right? The head.
Sackler.
Sackler, right?
Yeah.
This is Carolina. Right. This is like NATO. Japan, Spain, Australia, mini alliance.
Jakby co, zapraszam o...
Brother, this is the longest one, right? This is the longest one.
It could be. I can't say I have that much experience. It'll a little bit higher.
It's called a little bit high, right?
Yeah. You gonna get one?
Bro, this is my spot. Gonna be to my hand, but the hands shooting, it's like shaking, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I got here like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Next time I'm gonna come, I'm gonna sleep.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Do you think they're gonna put the camera on?
I think that's ABC, so maybe closer, soonish.
They're gonna come, right?
Maybe not. But I mean, good. Today, there's a chance they will.
If he is not coming.
Sana bir şey söyleyeyim mi? Önümde biri olmazsa şöyle duracağım. Şöyle. Ben şöyleyim hacı. En sonu değilim oğlum ben. Otherwise yapamam. Bak şöyle bak. Şu kareyi verirsem ben şunu. Tamam. Elimi ben ayarlayacağım. Tamam mı? Rengimi ayarlayacağım. Oradan nasıl duruyor? Bir baksana şöyle. Renk nasıl? Tamam. Netliğimizi ayarlayalım. Sadece şu bayrak
I only saw that Wednesday.
Oh, you know, if I don't, then it doesn't work.
Yeah, I was I mean, I was still here, but then
Thank you. Aynı şekilde çalışmıyor. Anladım. Ben 6-7'ye kadar çıkabilirim. 8 iyi verir. 8 şurada sayılı oynar. Hey, no. Okay. Excuse me. I don't want to be behind that TV camera. That stays where it is. Thank you. Hacı ben böyleyim. Ona göre yani. Şu ara ver. Ben şöyle tutalım. Şöyle çekeceğiz. Nasıl çekeceğiz? 5200 yeter mi lan? Ya 80. Beyaz kaç? Otomatik mi? 5200. Yanıltma bak, seninki kaç ona göre ya. Tamam, 5000 ise iyi. Watch out for the frame. Thanks. Tamam, 5000 iyi.
Well, it's 12:30. They're going on. So, oh no, you should be able to get up there. But I will not be done. Probably with Thompson.
Because they're going to hold. So they arrive at noon, but they're not meeting with POTUS until 2:15. So they're arriving, and then Zelensky arrives, and then they do that, and then they come.
Right. So.
Yeah, and figure out where you can store your packages. Not on.
And I think they'll just hold it. Yeah.
So, and you're tracking the route to get and then again, the leaders come in, close the doors, sit there. And the question for Nicole is, once everything's set, you open the doors, she should open the doors. Leave it open for POTUS as you can. Close the doors. They're ready.
Oh, dang, this camera might be live. Somebody just texted me and said they can see me on the camera.
I just want to be on the side. Close the doors. Close security, close the doors. So once they're all in there, right, close the doors. The president. I don't see a live view. It's not connected to live view. Press come in, they do their thing. Once they're done with the press, right, then the very ending, president in Ukraine, they're going to go out the door. What is question is there a press conference? The guys pull behind them. If there's a press conference, just the two, President Zelensky, if it's Zelensky and the president and all the leaders in the back bench, we can all go out there, close the door to the other side of the doors. You're in the cross hall. Once they're done, once they come through the doors, close them again, and then they're waiting there for the
If you send me money, I'll get it back later.
If there's no press conference, POTUS and Zelensky should go out and the leaders just get so there's no reason to close the doors.
Also, send me a picture of your angle, because I don't know what camera's live.
Allison, please be with the press pool. Okay. Okay, and so they'll get escorted back out after Prince arrives, and then the other two, the next two tomorrow. I don't know. Daniel just brought that down. Hey guys. We're not would you guys prefer to be here or here? Because okay, just making sure. Oh, okay. So you're just doing what we're doing.
Also, this camera's
You're going to be on this side. Reading here. It's going to be better if you guys to be on here.
But they're not connected to the live.
But if you want to be here, I'm also fine. I don't care.
Maybe they are.
Well, is it okay if I'm here? Yeah, that's fine. As long as you're not blocking the pool camera, which is here, then both are fine with me.
How are you? Forgive my mask. I affirm my left. Doctor said it's good for me to wear the mask in public until he fills.
Oh, you poor thing.
I hate wearing it. So I reheated a bowl though. I thought it was like cool enough. I went, took a big slurp, and like burned my lip. At first there was nothing, and then I woke up and there was like blister. So I went to the doctor, and they were like, oh, and they're like, those blisters are gonna pop, and it's gonna be raw. And then so you can't put like a Band-Aid on it. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do? So I know. It's almost healed though. How are you?
Not your paranoid.
No.
Done with that.
You know me. I'm not sorry. Is the bench better when? Y'all gonna do the bench?
Oh, I just think.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be shooting. Come on. I'm gonna photograph you guys.
Are you gonna go there?
I'm gonna shift this to the thing. I'm Micah, right?
Are you gonna be inside? I think
Oh, well, yeah, I was never here. That's unfortunate.
You go for it.
Ladies with the front. So, yeah, I don't know if any others are coming up. Okay, yes, so you guys can be right over here. protocol landing kit. That was his protocol. You can treat the first one as like a test run, and then really master it by the last one.
Right. You get one good, like one solid one.
Get a few.
So we're staying here the whole time though, right? There's no like, okay, I was told there might be a movement now. I don't know what's happening. No movement. It's fine with me.
And then on departure, how's that going to work?
Like the last one?
Well, no, when everyone's
Oh, like
done.
the actual part.
Yeah, right.
So we think I guess. Do you want to readjust your... Am I either way here? I can If you want to go higher, you can.
Go high. It's not necessarily the higher, it's just
Totally blocked.
yeah.
Just make sure you never are in the way of this camera.
Never in this one.
Do you know the corridors? The concept.
The
Usually right there.
up here and then get out.
You should
Whatever.
know.
Yeah, and then go in this way.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Thank God you're here.
Just in case I get I'll be down. Not in the way.
I mean, you'll be in my way.
Just please listen to the Wrangler, Isaac.
That should work. Your head's in the way.
Apparently, like the last whose head, mine or his? Listening to like I was here first. So they were like, Isaac, we need. Is this okay? Stood up. If I go here, everyone listened to him.
If you go up one more.
I mean,
you want to go up one more?
I don't, because then I'll be really high over them. Can you just come next to me?
Yeah, that should work. I'm sorry.
Just you guys know no audio.
No worries.
It's where we want that flag for. How short are these people? They all look ridiculous. I'm fine with them though. Yeah. These front two no longer options. Where I am and up. I got pictures just like Oh, Jacqueline, I think you're in the TV shot. No, he just had me move. Oh, okay. Am I still in the TV shot? I don't know. Olivia texted me, but it might have been a minute ago. Yeah, he asked me to move from 2 to 3, so I did. Yeah, the last thing I want to be is on TV. I get lots of phone calls. It's annoying. My dad gets all happy, but I don't. When you're totally sitting there, you're not even your house. We need a picture of Gwen chilling. Test from shot.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you guys?
I followed that.
I think they're gonna. You're probably.
We come one by one.
Yeah, you're fine here. Right. They're gonna bring.
Where are you?
Oh, okay. Let me take you to where you need to go. Then come.
No, we see the arrival here.
Yeah.
Alexis is coming
first.
But I'm helping the G.
Oh, okay, perfect. That's fine.
why you're standing up here. Okay. Now I'm tracking. And then we go in. No, we go back. Yeah, you'll just meet up with them. Because they don't take upstairs. Right. Yeah, we set up a so they can we set up a family photo with the lights and everything. Yeah, she came from early.
Oh, are they?
And then, yeah, for these two or the ones that these two are signed up around one. Yeah, probably around two.
The burn? They lied? You are young.
Okay. This is okay. Just do it. Outside, slam it for 20 minutes. Ambassador Crowley is the chief person. And then her deputy is happy. She is, yes. Long blonde hair, you'll see her. The shot nice up there? I was debating whether putting somebody up there or not.
Well, they can't hear us. You just need visual.
Do you have Andrea's cell phone number? Can you call or text her and ask her?
What's wrong now?
It's live.
Oh, okay. Am I in the shot though? Okay, great. Just to tap me if you need to, like, whatever, wiggle. Nathan, for the actual shot, you'll be down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, bing, bing, bing.
You're fine. If it's important to you, I can go down now.
I'm just making sure.
After everything, when there is multi-lat, but I can get all of you guys, probably do groups of video and photo, and bring you in for 5 or 10 minutes to do your own thing. You'll also be in there with the press, so you'll follow the press around. There's nothing going on. They're all just going to be huddled in the room, waiting. The only people over there are Ukraine delegation and so everybody else remains down here. Yeah, and they're going to walk all to the home. So you'll go in with the press.
I'll go live one second. Yeah, I'm going to close it. Because
Ja sobie też roczkę przesunę. Czy ja powinienem z ekspozycją coś robić? Tam jest ciemno bardzo. To jest dobrze. Bo jak zrobię teraz jest manual. Teraz jest manual. Wezmę kawę.
Anybody that you guys will cover any other than Zelensky. Yeah, but I know he didn't do anything. He just kept it very remarks and then sprays. That was it, yeah. Things are too sensitive. Not everybody's mouth.
She's now since stopped working, so had to try and find like really like just a different person that would do the same thing. Which I've found but they're on and off, you know. She was doing it like as her
We have an order of arrival
yeah,
yet?
like well the lady that I knew was doing it as like her main source of income, so she was like really diligent about it. This new lady
that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Could you just sort of tell us? Thank you.
FYI, y'all, I'll probably be in this general area.
Okay.
If you need me to move, just say move.
Thanks for this live, so please.
In front? No, I'm going to be right here.
Tak jest dobrze. Super. Idzie tam. Sąsiadek. Zapomnij włączyć.
Oh, that's what I wanted. Sorry.
Thank
Do you need it? Hold on, let me just send it to my crew. Yeah. Yeah. I'll get to you.
Thank you.
Do you have it? Get off her? Okay.
Yep, all good. Thanks, Wayne.
Awesome as always. Nice to see you, my friend.
Ready, close.
Thank you so much.
Ready, shut.
How are you? Yes, we talked to advisor. So good to see you. Good to see you.
Ready, two. Ready, face.
Is that okay? Was I in anybody's way?
No, you're good. Thank you, brother.
If I took under you, is that okay? Because they're more flaggy than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just see how it goes the next one.
Vas-y. Les bonjours, c'était plutôt là, donc ça passe vers 60 000 là.
It's a live cover.
I'm getting totally screwed here, so.
You are?
There I was totally screwed. I got like 0 for 2, so.
I'm
gonna see if they'll let me go.
Over here.
Say Micah.
Can't be on the ground down there.
Can you just hold me in the hall? We just told him no. Are you okay if I'm getting over here? I can also
Yeah,
I'm just telling you.
It's Italy next.
Sure, no problem, no problem.
Yeah. So we'll also have everything for you guys.
I was thinking when I get to the front, I came over and had,
Okay, yeah.
you're okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
We good? We good? Okay? Are we okay right now?
load up.
As long as you guys will know.
Yeah, thank you.
Right,
If Germany is next, stay here for Germany. Yeah. Simon asks that you
Yeah, I'm gonna see on this one.
Oh, you went there for last night?
No, I was still between you guys.
Margo, come over here. Margo, it's a better shot over here. I'm gonna step back. Get
Ready, two. Ready, doors. Ready, pop. Ready, open. Ready, close. Ready, shut. Yep. Ready, two. Ready, face.
Finland is next. Yes. Do they have a photographer? Oh, live camera.
the whole of the gate.
Probably not.
Ready to, ready pace.
Okay, Brandon, I'll talk to you up there, okay?
You're done?
That was yours to the call. Which Alex we talking to? Alex
No, not yet.
That's Chris Whiskey. Which one? Which Alex we talking about? Well, I'm talking to the guy in the sunglasses.
Yeah, the guy like Alex.
The one with good hair. Oh wait.
Oh, the good hair. The good hair.
Wait, which one?
Oh, me. The old hair. The handsome, funny look. Yeah, the old hair.
Full head of hair, it's all that matters.
Yeah.
Colors are relative.
Did you get down to New Orleans lately?
Going this weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
my buddy's mom died, so we got a funeral for her.
Sorry to hear that.
And I'm going for the anniversary, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a little show at Molly's.
Huh?
Got a little show at Molly's.
Yeah.
So come on. I'm hanging some photos at Molly's.
Oh really?
Yeah, for the anniversary. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Something to remember it by.
There's one corner that stayed the same, but Smalley's, don't you think?
I was just so happy when they got air conditioning. I remember when they didn't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
Cheap death there, aren't you?
Or just short period. Cheating death this one.
Finger. What?
Yeah. Yep.
Kenny, y'all done on the south lawn?
Yeah, we're done like you thought.
All right.
All right.
Go this way. Go this way. Go with me. Go this way. Good. You got plenty of time. Just go that way. You got plenty of time. No, you're going to get in your spot from there.
$200 or $300.
Jackson's coming around to get their spot.
No, I kind of wish they weren't
If you can't see it there, let me know. It's for the back row. Let me know. If you can't see, we're going to make it.
No, this should be. I kind of. Are you good? I mean, I'm gonna have to.
Jack, she's on the camera way over there.
Do it. Go all the way up.
Go to the pink stool.
I mean, I'll be pretty hot.
That's up to you. Danny, I'm not going to sit there and shoot. It's up to you.
Okay, I won't lean. Yeah, I won't lean. Is that gonna?
I'm fine. No, I'm fine.
I'm not going up top. Can that be okay?
Okay. They don't penny or fine.
Okay, sweet. Thanks, guys.
Especially like when it's $30 a month.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Well, Will's got everything under control in the center part. The guys on the left, just under radicals.
Flags are coming out.
I think flag.
Yeah. Yep.
All good, Nathan?
Flags coming? I'm great. Yeah, well done there.
2 flags.
Black.
Should be this. By the time we had some flags.
At this point, I'm really making an impact on back to the board.
Yeah, right.
I've got a
Flags are off.
Daniel.
So we're going to... Right. It's going to be between the 2 flags. So about...
Picture this thing is the other way around.
Do you think we'll still have a good finish when the season is? Yeah, come on right there. So this car's going to be a little bit behind that. Yeah. Even if third. Can you see the carpet? Yeah. That's where they let them out.
So bad. That car.
Then they back the car up. And they'll stand there for 10 seconds. Facing us together.
Also, the other night you had a
So we should be able to get the, hopefully the handshake.
Yeah.
Is that a black car?
Oh boy.
White.
Craig.
The black one was the one that almost ran over me.
Nice.
Worried about this, military flag. I want it to be about 5 inches.
But if it comes out this way, that would probably be people are marching this way. Shot hard this way. Where the fuck are these guys coming from?
Black table.
They space them out along the driveway.
Ile do wejścia? Dobra. To zostawiamy. Zobacz, raz, dwa, trzy. Czy są jakieś pilne depesze, które powinienem znać? Czy są jakieś pilne depesze, które powinienem wiedzieć? Bo ja jestem...
Tragedy struck.
Oh, come on. Can we add a new state? Can we... Somebody politely ask, don't everybody yell. Okay, we need one person. One person asked down
Let him finish adjusting.
Doug, help, somebody.
Doug, help.
Help.
They're not gonna...
He's into her face.
He's adjusting. He's adjusting. Put some more on it first.
Doug.
Wait.
Kto przyjechał, kto nie przyjechał.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Keep going.
He's been working with us.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
A little bit more, please.
Thanks, Sarge. They've been good at
No, that's you can't ask me. No, that's amazing.
That is amazing.
Me?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
They've never done that before.
How's that?
Well, how much he's going to tip this?
Go through the left. How's that? Don't be on the club.
They're not serious on presenting unless our vehicle is passing in front of us.
You come up, be careful. I'm not looking.
I see. So these guys can hold it.
They can...
When it's happening, it's all down.
What I think technically that's...
So really should just be that side.
Yeah, that's presenting is going forward. It's technically not supposed to present until the vehicle's going in front of them.
Makes sense.
Don't forget we got 2 minutes.
Yeah. Right. If anyone gets a clean picture, congratulations.
Yeah.
Those otherwise I'm not going to get them.
So like, 12:57 now.
They may not.
Sometimes they don't.
Grab. They may not. But that's presenting. They're not supposed to do that until the vehicle's passing in front of them. Or about. So, the presenting is more like going to happen with the car. Because the vehicle's going to go that way.
It's as well as
If I should be over here.
I can see this couch and everybody looking around.
Which one? That's them?
long as it's the trees.
So I was saying, I don't know if I would have to go. Yeah, if you go up, I'm going to have to go up.
They were, but they were just.
I think
we're going to have to go because that happens.
Why should I be denied? Huh? Why should I be? We're happy with you. I mean, you know. Of course. Of course. Speak for yourself. Yeah. What's this? Oh. See?
Oh, what? We like it.
This is the. I care for you guys.
Yeah,
I care for you.
Just appreciate anything you want from the vending machine.
You get the vending machine.
Face value $3. Anything you want.
You know what?
$4.50 is too much.
I'm going to splurge. I'm going to splurge. That's hilarious. You guys on tour?
Okay, I'm watching. I got it here. Thank you.
Gotta give a warning.
I will. I'm watching the game.
Who's watching the game?
I am.
Okay.
I got the game.
Okay, I'm going up to look. Just for a second.
Yeah, how about this one?
Yeah. Oh. It's also a bigger floorboard. Back down.
Qui davanti alla ovest della Casa Bianca. To make sure it's staying.
Oh, you're good.
Stato proprio per questo bilaterale, questo faccia a faccia che sarà
It's called Gaussian blur right through it.
Right.
You don't need a filter or prism.
Right. I'm probably gonna leave too, so. No, you're all good.
Is the gate open? Is the gate open? You guys should come when you do.
Yeah, it is, Mr. Fletcher, 18 minutes. Sergeant Brett. 18 minutes, so yeah. Sergeant Brett, 18 minutes. They get all for what? Yeah. You got like 10 minutes. No, I mean, it's just whoever was available to go. We're got the first. Great shot. We're just discussing all the Fletcher's been around the longest. 40 years, yeah. Years? Total? 10 years? Military. Usually, it doesn't get this slow. Well, he's just been doing it for so long. I would think he always... unless it's lunch from here. Lunch from here. Yeah, I actually didn't know why. Yeah, somebody will... they're starting, so they're just changing positions to when they have to
Usually do the perimeter. Why are we doing Gates opening.
They're on the way.
Gating the pictures. Gates headed into there.
Is there any challenge points from the Secret Service?
Gates open. Gates are open.
Gates open. Gates open.
Is that a raindrop?
Oh, it's raining. Nobody's come out, so...
Arrival's happening. Gates open. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I didn't Okay, arrival's happening. Yeah, I gotta go. Bye. He's got an umbrella.
A dziękuję, bo ja też mam taką nadzieję. Tak, już jestem ponowny i tutaj pojawiają się głosy o tym, że Władimir Zełenski ma zaraz przyjechać, ponieważ są informacje o tym, że brama
That'll work. That'll work. All right, we're happy with that. Sort of. Holding up the
Do about 12 in this week.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to have the president of Ukraine with us. We've had a lot of good discussions, a lot of good talks. Pretty amazing.
Not too long.
No, very short. Very short.
Between us.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to have the president of Ukraine with us. We've had a lot of good discussions, a lot of good talks, and I think progress is being made, very, very substantial progress in many ways. We had a good meeting, as you know, just a short while ago with the president of Russia. And I think there's a possibility that something could come out of it. And today's meeting is very important. We have, I guess, the seven very powerful leaders from Europe. And we're going to be meeting with them right after this meeting. And thank you very much for being here.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. If I can, first of all, thank you for invitation and thank you very much for your efforts, personal efforts to stop killings and stop this war. Thank you. And using this opportunity, many thanks to your wife, First Lady of the United States. She sent a letter to Putin about our children, abducted children, and my wife, she, First Lady of Ukraine, she gave the letter. It's not to you, to your wife.
Oh, I want it.
Yeah. So we're saying this sensitive topic. Yes, please. And thanks to our partners and that you supported this format. That after our meeting we can have leaders who are around us, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Finland, EU, NATO. I mean, all partners around Ukraine supporting us. Thanks them and thank you very much for invitation.
Thank you very much for being here.
President Trump.
Do you think it's fair?
Yes, Peter, go ahead.
Thank you, President Trump. So, President Zelensky, you say in a post on X today, Russia must end this war, which it itself started. President Trump, you say President Zelensky of Ukraine can end the war with Russia almost immediately if he wants to. Which is it?
Yeah, I think that's true. I think we're going to have a meeting. I think if everything works out well today, we'll have a trilat. And I think there will be a reasonable chance of ending the war when we do that.
And, is this the end of the road for American support for Ukraine? Is today's meeting deal or no deal?
I can never say that. It's never the end of the road. People are being killed and we want to stop that. So I would not say it's the end of the road. No, I think we have a good chance of doing it. It's been almost 4 years now that a lot of people were killed last week. A lot of people last week. I mean, millions of people killed, but a lot of people last week for whatever reason. A big number, a lot of soldiers, on both sides. And I know the president, I know myself, and I believe Vladimir Putin wants to see it ended.
And as you met with Putin on Friday, today you've got President Zelensky here. As you listen to Russia and Ukraine, which side has the better cards?
Well, I don't want to say that. I'm just here to be. Look, this isn't my war. This is Joe Biden's war. He's the one that had a lot to do with this happening, and we want to get it in. think we're going to have a meeting. I think if everything works out well today, we'll have a trilat. And I think there will be a reasonable chance of ending the war when we do that.
And is this the end of the road for American support for Ukraine? Is today's meeting deal or no deal?
I can never say that. It's never the end of the road. People are being killed, and we want to stop that. So I would not say it's the end of the road. No, I think we have a good chance of doing it. It's been almost 4 years now that a lot of people were killed last week. A lot of people last week. I mean, millions of people killed, but a lot of people last week for whatever reason. A big number, a lot of soldiers, on both sides. And I know the president, I know myself, and I believe Vladimir Putin wants to see it ended.
And as you met with Putin on Friday, today you've got President Zelensky here. As you listen to Russia and Ukraine, which side has the better cards?
Well, I don't want to say that. I'm just here to be, look, this isn't my war. This is Joe Biden's war. He's the one that had a lot to do with it happening, and we want to get it ended. And we want it to end good for everybody. We want it to end good. The people of Ukraine have suffered incredibly.
President Zelensky, are you prepared to keep sending Ukrainian troops to their deaths for another couple years, or are you going to agree to redraw the maps?
Thank you for your question. So, first of all, we live under each day attacks. That today have been a lot of attacks and a lot of wounded people, and the child was dead, small one year and a half. So we need to stop this war, to stop Russia, and we need support American and European partners, and we will do our best for this. So, and I think we show that we are strong people, and we supported the idea of the United States, personally of President Trump, to stop this war, to make a diplomatic way of finishing this war, and we are ready for trilateral, as President said. This is a good signal about trilateral. I think this is very good. Thank you.
Mr. President,
yes, if the peace deal will be achieved, are you going to be willing to send American peacekeepers to Ukraine?
Well, we're going to work with Ukraine. We're going to work with everybody, and we're going to make sure that if there's peace, the peace is going to stay long-term. This is very long-term. We're not talking about a 2-year peace and then we end up in this mess again. We're going to make sure that everything's good. We'll work with Russia. We're going to work with Ukraine. And we're going to make sure it works. And I think if we can get to peace, it's going to work. I have no doubt about it.
Your team has talked about security guarantees. Could that involve U.S. troops? Would you rule that out in the future?
We'll let you know that maybe later today. We're meeting with 7 great leaders of great countries also, and we'll be talking about that. They'll all be involved, but there'll be a lot of help. When it comes to security, there's going to be a lot of help. It's going to be good. They are first line of defense because they're there. They're Europe, but we're going to help them out also. We'll be involved.
Mr. President, Vladimir Putin mentioned that the war will not end without addressing the root causes of this war. Have you had an understanding what are the root causes of this war?
Well, look, the war is going to end. When it ends, I can't tell you, but the war is going to end, and this gentleman wants it to end, and Vladimir Putin wants it to end. I think the whole world is tired of it, and we're going to get it ended. It was, I've done 6 wars. I've ended 6 wars, and I thought this maybe would be the easiest one, and it's not the easiest one. It's a tough one. A lot of reasons for it, and they'll be talking about it for a long time. But they'll be talking about the others. Look, India, Pakistan. We're talking about the big places. When you look at, you just take a look at some of these wars. You go to Africa and take a look at that. Rwanda and the going on for 31 years. And so we've done a total of 6, and we really have 6, not including the fact that we obliterated, and it turned out to be a total obliteration, the nuclear, as you said, the future nuclear capability of Iran. And this one, I think we're going to get solved also. I feel confident we're going to get it solved.
President, like guarantees or special
Thank you, Mr. President. Can you tell us about your conversations with European leaders and what they need to see to support an end to the war?
Yeah, well, we're going to be meeting with a great representative group and 7 very powerful, very big countries, and great people, all friends of mine and friends of yours. And we're going to have some suggestions made. They want to see peace. They would like to see peace.
President Trump, you said last
in the red, in the red.
President Trump, do you think it's fair to for Ukraine and for Russia to achieve a lasting and durable peace if Ukraine cedes its territories that Russia hasn't yet conquered? Do you think it's a fair peace for Ukraine?
We're going to have a lasting peace. Just to answer the first part of your question, we're going to have a lasting peace. I hope it's going to be immediately. I hope it doesn't have to go on. And I think people of the whole world is going to be very happy when that's announced.
Mr. President, you posted on social media, Mr. President, a very touching letter from the First Lady. And the letter was hand-delivered to President Putin. And it calls for an end to the war, essentially, because of the children and the children's future. Why did the First Lady feel that letter was necessary? Was it because she believes that Mr. Putin is the aggressor in the war? Is a similar letter being hand-delivered to President Zelensky?
So the First Lady felt very strongly. She's watched the same thing that you watch and that I watch. I see things that you don't get to see, and it's horrible. But when she's got a great love of children, she has a wonderful son that she loves, probably more than anybody, including me. I hate to say it, but she loves her son. She loves children, and she hates to see something like this happening. And that goes for other wars too. I mean, she sees the heartbreak, the parents, the funerals that you see on television. Always funerals. We want to see something other than funerals. No, she felt. It was a beautiful letter. It was very well received by him. And she did ask me to say, you know, she would love to see this end. She would love to see it end. And she says it very openly, very proudly, and with great sorrow because so many people have been killed.
Mr. President, last week,
Brian, go ahead, Brian.
Yes, sir. I've got a question for each of you.
Yes.
First of all, Mr. President Zelensky, you look fabulous in that suit.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, you look good.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, looks good.
I said to the one that attacked you last time. See, now he's
I remember that. Yeah, I apologize to you. You look wonderful. No, my first question for you, President Zelensky.
In the same suit. You see, I changed, you are not.
Maybe yours is much better. Real quickly, upon peace, God willing we get peace, are you open to holding an election in your country?
Yes, of course. We are open for election, yes. We have to do safety circumstances. And a little bit, we need to work in the parliament, because during the war you can't have elections, but we can do security. We need, maybe, how to say, we need a truth, yes, everywhere, in the battlefield, in the sky, in the sea, yeah, to make possible for people to do democratic, open, legal elections.
So you say during the war you can't have elections. So let me just say 3.5 years from now. So you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections? Oh, that's good. I wonder what the fake.
You like this idea?
Yeah.
No.
Speaking of news, I got a question for you. This sounds insane for me even to ask this, but do you think the American media really doesn't even want a peace deal because they've been so critical of you every step of the way as you lead the charge for peace?
It's an amazing phenomenon. I said that if in the settlement you got Moscow, St. Petersburg, and thousands of miles around them, they would say I made a bad deal. The level of hatred and animosity is incredible. Not with all. I mean, we have great people up here. We also have terrible people up there that I think are told what to say. But, you know, in solving all of these wars, they don't even write about it. You know, I saw major wars. I saw wars that have been going on for 31, 35, and 37, and a couple of quicker ones. One that was going to go into a full-blown deal very quickly. You know what the one I'm talking about. It was a big one. But they don't even write about that. no matter what I do, no matter what, and you know, this is not anything to do with you, it's probably to your advantage in a certain way, but no matter what I do, no matter what deal I make, from my standpoint, you'll come out good. Maybe President Putin will come out good, but they'll say Trump was absolutely horrible. It's just that, and I've lived with that for a long time. I've lived with it since just before the first election. I used to get great publicity. Now I get the worst publicity anyone's ever gotten in office, but I won in a landslide, so that people understand. They're the only ones that count, ultimately. But I've also had great reporters. I've had journalists that are very good. But it's very sad when you do the right thing. As an example, they said, because of the fact that Vladimir Putin came to American soil, this was a tremendous defeat for Donald Trump. No, it was really wonderful that he did it. It was a hard thing for him to do, to be honest with you. It was the opposite of what they said, but they said it. Now, if he didn't come, they'd say that was also bad for Trump. You know, there's no way. And there's just a great dishonesty of the press, and I think that's why it's lost its credibility. You know, its credibility is at an all-time low. We have a thing going on right now in D.C. We went from the most unsafe place anywhere to a place that now people, friends are calling me up, Democrats are calling me up, and they're saying, sir, I want to thank you. My wife and I went out to dinner last night for the first time in 4 years, and Washington, D.C. is safe, and you did that in 4 days. I'll tell you, it's safe. I had another friend of mine, he has a son who's a great golfer, he's on tour, and he came in fourth yesterday in the big tournament where Scotty Scheffler made the great shot, and he said his son is going to dinner in Washington, D.C. tonight. I said, would you have allowed that to happen a year ago? He said, no way, no way. He said, what you've done is incredible. And I think the people realize it. But the press says, he's a dictator, he's trying to take over. No, all I want is security for our people. But people that haven't gone out to dinner in Washington, D.C. in 2 years are going out to dinner. And the restaurants the last 2 days were busier than they've been in a long time.
Sir, I walked around yesterday with MTG. If you could walk around with D.C. with MTG and not be attacked, the city is safe.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. President. Last week, you warned of what you called severe consequences if a 30-day ceasefire or any type of ceasefire were not agreed to by Russia. Will there be severe consequences? Does that change because of
I don't think you need a ceasefire. You know, if you look at the 6 deals that I settled this year, they were all at war. I didn't do any ceasefires. And I know that it might be good to have, but I can also understand strategically why, well, you know, one country or the other wouldn't want it. You have a ceasefire and they rebuild and rebuild and rebuild, and, you know, maybe they don't want that. But if you look at the 6 deals that we made peace and you know, long-term, long-running wars, I didn't do any ceasefires. Would I like the concept, you know, I like the concept of a ceasefire for one reason, because you'd stop killing people immediately, as opposed to in 2 weeks or 1 week or whatever it takes. But we can work a deal where we're working on a peace deal while they're fighting. They have to fight. I wish they could stop. I'd like them to stop. But strategically, that could be a disadvantage for one side or the other. But all of these deals I made without even the mention of the words ceasefire.
President Zelensky, can you explain the decision to offer Ukraine Article 5 like security guarantees, but stop short of pushing for their full membership?
Yeah, well, we haven't done anything on that yet. If you look back and you go back long before President Putin, it was always a statement that they would never allow Ukraine into NATO. So that was a statement that was made, but we haven't discussed any of that yet. We're going to be discussing it today. But we will give them very good protection, very good security. That's part of it. And the people that are waiting for us, they are, I think they're very like-minded. They want to help out all.
Thank you, President. Thank you, President Trump.
Are you disappointed there's no ceasefire, President?
The United States has already given hundreds of billions of dollars to this war effort in Ukraine. At best, it is a stalemate, and the killing continues. So, President Trump, how much more is the United States willing to give Ukraine? And President Zelensky, how much more do you want?
Well, I'll start off just by saying we're not giving anything now. We're selling weapons. This is something before, I guess the number is well over $300 billion. That was under Joe Biden, a corrupt politician, not a smart man, never was. By the way, go back 40 years. He was not a smart man 40 years ago either. But now he's in particular bad. This was done by a corrupt administration that shouldn't have been in, and frankly, if the right results of the election were given, if I were president, this war would have never taken place, and he would have been very happy, because he would have liked to have seen. I mean, they went through hell. He went through hell. This war would have never happened, and the people that were killed, a couple of million people, a lot of people with soldiers and everything else, and the people that have been displaced and forced into other areas and other countries because of what's happened, none of that would have happened. And I'm just saying that he was a horrible president, whether it was the borders or this. He was just a horrible, corrupt president.
Mr. President,
you want to
I can. Thank you so much. So first of all, we have possibility now to buy weapon from the United States. We are thankful for this program and this opportunity. We are thankful for Europe. They pay for this. And through NATO program, for example, Pearl and etc. We have some programs where we can have some money to finance this. And this is a part, I think, it's not a part for the war and to defend us. It also will be a part for security guarantees, to strengthen our army, to rearm Ukrainian army. This is very, very important. And it depends how much money we need to rearm. For example, the question of air defense, we spoke about it with President Trump, and I'm happy that we have now bilateral decisions and we work on it with production, American production. Nobody in Europe has so many air defense like Patriots, for example. We need it very much, and this is also about defending.
I think the good news, we make the best military equipment in the world by far. You mentioned the Patriots. How good are they?
Yeah, systems.
We have systems, they're literally 100% foolproof. And it's really like shooting two bullets, two bullets hitting each other in the air in a space like this. The chance is 100%. It's 99 to 100%. So we sell the equipment to NATO. And NATO does what, I don't know what the arrangement is that you have with, but I know that they want you to have the equipment. And we're getting the best equipment in the world, but they pay us for the equipment. Under Biden, it was just crazy what was going on. I believe the number is over 300. I think it could be $350 billion worth of equipment and money and everything else. And we've made more progress in settling this war in the last 2 months than they made in 4 years. This should have been settled a long time ago, but it should have never happened. Yeah, please.
Real quickly, you pushed out on social media.
Brian, go first.
You pushed out on social media about doing away with mail-in ballots and potentially electronic voting machines. Can you expand on that and how important
Well,
that is?
that's a very off-topic, just really quickly. Mail-in ballots are corrupt. Mail-in ballots, you can never have a real democracy with mail-in ballots. And we, as a Republican Party, are going to do everything possible that we get rid of mail-in ballots. We're going to start with an executive order that's being written right now by the best lawyers in the country to end mail-in ballots because they're corrupt. And you know that we're the only country in the world, I believe, I may be wrong, but just about the only country in the world that uses them because of what's happened. Massive fraud all over the place. The other thing we want change are the machines. For all of the money they spend, it's approximately 10 times more expensive than paper ballots. And paper ballots are very sophisticated with the watermark paper and everything else. We would get secure elections. We'd get much faster results. The machines, I mean, they say we're going to have the results in 2 weeks. With paper ballots, you have the results that night. Most people, but most people, many countries use paper ballots. It's the most secure form. So between paper ballots, very, very important, paper ballots, and I think maybe even more important, the mail-in voting. We're going to end mail-in voting. It's a fraud. If you have mail-in vote, even Jimmy Carter with this commission, they set it up. He said the one thing about mail-in voting, you will never have an honest election if you have mail-in. And it's time that the Republicans get tough and stop it because the Democrats want it. It's the only way they can get elected. because with men and women's sports and with transgender for everybody and open borders and all of the horrible things, and now the new thing is they love crime. They're fighting me on the fact that I've made Washington, D.C. safe. We're not going to get mugged, beaten up, or killed like all the people you've been watching get so badly hurt. I'm glad, I hate to take your time in this, but I'm glad you asked me that question. We're going to stop mail-in ballots because it's corrupt. You know, when you go to a voting booth and you do it the right way and you go to a state that runs it properly, you go in, they even ask me. They asked me for my license plate, for identity. I said, I don't know if I have it. They said, sir, you have to have it. I was very impressed, actually. But it's very hard to cheat with mail-in voting. As you know what happens in California, it's so corrupt, where some people get 5, 6, 7 ballots delivered to them. Now, we got to stop mail-in voting, and the Republicans have to lead the charge. The Democrats want it because they have horrible policy. If you have mail-in voting, you're not going to have many Democrats get elected. That's bigger than anything having to do with redistricting, believe me. And the Republicans have to get smart. We're not going to have a country. I said for a long time at rallies, you need borders and you need free and fair elections. Those two things, otherwise you don't have. We have strong borders now. In 90 days, Mr. President, we didn't have 1, 0, 0, and 3 months. Not one person came in illegally into our country. In fact, even I find that hard to believe, but it's run by a little bit of a liberal group that put out the numbers, so I guess it's, but 0, 0, and 0. You go back a year ago, 2 years ago, 3, millions of people poured into our country. It was terrible. Thank you very much.
What security guarantees do you need from President Trump to be able to make a deal? Is it American troops, intelligence, equipment? What is it?
Everything. And really, it includes two parts. First, strong Ukrainian army. That's what I began to discuss with your colleagues. And it's a lot about weapon and then people and training missions and intelligence. And second, we will discuss with our partners. It depends on the big countries, on the United States, on a lot of our friends.
And Mr. President, are you going to commit American troops to that NATO-like protection in order to get President Zelensky to a deal today?
Well, I don't know if you define it that way, but NATO-like, I mean, we have people waiting in another room right now. They're all here from Europe, biggest people in Europe, and they want to give protection. They feel very strongly about it, and we'll help them out with that. I think it's very important. I think it's very important to get the deal done.
You've been involved with the peacekeeping in Ukraine since your first day in the administration. What would you say to the Ukrainian people right now who are suffering under the Russian attacks and hoping that the American people will stand with them?
Well, I know Ukrainian people. I've known many over the years. They're great people. They're smart. They're energetic. They love their country. I mean, they love their country, and we want to get this war ended. That's all I can do. I love the Ukrainian people, but I love all people. I love the Russian people. I love them all. I want to get the war stopped. Very important.
Mr. President, was there any aspect of your discussion with Vladimir Putin that left you disappointed?
Look, we just spoke to, I was just telling the president, I just spoke to President Putin indirectly, and we're going to have a phone call right after these meetings today. And we may or may not have a trilat. If we don't have a trilat, then the fighting continues. And if we do, we have a good chance. I think if we have a trilat, there's a good chance of maybe ending it. But he's expecting my call when we're finished with this meeting. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.